We got nowhere to be, just a slow dance with the summer heat. The world outside can't wait a few, 'cause right now we got nothing else to do. The sun is peeking through the cotton white blinds, your hands still tangled up in mine. Feet on the wall, your head on me, floating easy. We got nowhere to be, got nowhere to be. Your hair's a mess, but you don't mind. You just laugh, let it fall where it lies.
Hello beautiful friends, I have very unfortunate news. We don't know where our chickens are laying their eggs. It's been a week and we haven't found any, and we have 7 hens and they lay an egg a day, so whatever that maths out to. And I'm a little nervous that they may be laying their eggs in the swamp because that's where they all like to hang out. Oh. I have walked all around the yard several times and I've looked in both of the chicken coops. I've looked all throughout the nettle. I've looked underneath all the branches. I looked in all the flowers and I can't find any. I'm really nervous that they're out in the swamp. They're gonna start to stink if they start to like decompose. So I really hope that we can find them. But on the bright side, we got a new little baby on the farm. On the homestead, I should say. So stinking cute. Obviously, it's like a new hatchling, so we don't know if it's a boy or a girl yet. I can't get close to it. Broody mama, Bertha, has tried to attack me every time I've tried to get like within a few feet just to see if I can like see the feather patterns, and it's not happening. That's okay. Oh, I had to get out of that direct sunlight. I'm melting a little bit. The new little chickie is just the cutest little thing I've ever seen. Literally like this big. So adorable. I really hope that Bertha lets us get close to her soon because I want to hold it. On my Instagram story, I shared that Althea is a mama, but I was mistaken. It's Bertha, which I should have known because when I first saw her under the house, she was like really puffy, and I was like, Althea's not puffy, but maybe motherhood changed her. It's Bertha. So that means that we did lose Althea. Either she got taken by something or someone or ran away. I don't know, but so that's very sad. So we're down a hen, but at least we got a new baby, I guess. And then in other news, if you want me to throw your toy, you're gonna need to bring it closer to me. The zinnia garden is doing well, and then this ginormous black hollyhock popped up. I planted hollyhocks in that garden 4 years ago, and none of them ever came up. And I planted like a whole pack, and now all of a sudden, 4 years later, one is finally showing up. Which I know hollyhocks can take a couple years, but I didn't realize it would take 4. So now we got all of these zinnias and then just a giant hollyhock and then a big sunflower, which I also didn't plant, but the bird feeder is right there. So that would make sense as to why that happened. But if you want me to throw it, bring it here. Bring it closer. But I'm out on the porch and I just got off work, so I'm about to do my Bible study and read for a little bit and journal. And I don't know if I want to go inside. Like, it's nice out. It's not too bad. It's like low 80s, which is like my top point that I can get to before I feel like I'm dying. But I almost kind of want to go inside anyway because I can smell somebody's like dryer. Like, you know, when you can smell when your neighbor is doing laundry, you can smell like their dryer sheets and stuff. Like, I can smell that so strong right now. And I am a crunchy person, so like I hate the smell of like synthetic smells. So it's like, ugh, it's kind of gross. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do my Bible study quick and then I'm gonna give you an update on my current read, which is A Lady.
Talk about nothing. Let the morning slip. Oh, it feels like that, like summer air through window cracks. Oh, it feels like that, like summer sun on quiet tracks. Oh, it feels like that, like the summer rain that falls so slowly on the naked skin upon your back. Oh, it feels like that, like a love song on a worn out
to give an update. I'm in my squeaky chair. So yes, I am still reading A Lady by Hannah Honegger, and I just made it to chapter 11, which is page 131. So I've actually made a pretty dang good dent in it, and for me, I guess, in a couple days. It's actually so good. It's a lot better than I expected. I hope that doesn't sound bad, but I think this is the author's first book, and she just came out with a second one called A Spy that goes right after this, and it's so good. I've been pleasantly surprised. It's giving 4.5 star vibes at the moment, and the romance is starting to bloom a little bit, and it's really exciting. So just kind of like a recap of what this is about really quickly. This is based during the American Revolution, and we have our main character Mary, who is the sister of a British soldier, and they end up getting in a fight, and Mary runs off, and she ends up finding herself in the Continental Army camp, which is like the Americans fighting for America against the British. And so she ends up staying there and agreeing to becoming a spy for them against the British, even though she herself is British. Her romance is forming with a major in the Continental Army, and it's super cute and giddy. Like, we're 130 pages in, so like halfway through the book pretty much, and it's like just starting to take off. So it was a perfect slow burn, and they're kind of like enemies to lovers, and I just am really enjoying the way that it's playing out so far. So as far as like history goes, because if you saw my last video, I mentioned that this is kind of like partially based on true American history. So like her brother John Andre was a real person, and he really did have a sister named Mary. And so if we look at Major Talmadge, who is the love interest in the story, who is part of the Continental Army under George Washington, Major Talmadge was also a real person, and he had a wife named Mary. So the conspiracy theory is that it is the same Mary. So this book is written with that conspiracy. John Andre's sister, Mary, and Major Talmadge's wife, Mary, historically may have been two different people, but there's a conspiracy theory that it is the same Mary, and that has never been like proven or disproven. But with George Washington's spies that he had during the American Revolution, they all had like a number for a code name, and there was one that was never uncovered for like who it was. But this number that's right there, it says 355, that is a real spy number during this time, and it has never been uncovered whose number it was. It was just translated to being a woman's number. So the conspiracy is that it is Mary Talmadge's / Mary Andre's number. Isn't that so fun? So it's got like history and conspiracy theory and like historical fiction, obviously, and romance, and it's just such a fun time. Enemies to lovers, and it is really fast paced, which I was not expecting. I was kind of expecting it to be kind of written more in a classical sense, like kind of slow. I don't know why. I guess that's just kind of like the vibe I automatically get from historical stuff, which doesn't make sense because I haven't really read historical fiction much. Is this my first one? Anyway, but it is really fast paced. Like, I was really surprised that like within the first 30 or 40 pages, it was already getting to the part where Mary was in the Continental Army camp. So things move pretty quickly. There's a lot of like, so a few weeks have passed or like days later, and I was like, oh, like we're moving on. So it is a nice pace. I'm enjoying that. And then, like I said, it's just getting to the part where the romance is kind of starting to take off. Like, they're kind of like bickering at each other a little bit, but like smiling about it. So it's really cute, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I haven't annotated it yet. Well, I have with my pen, but I haven't with the stickers or the washi tape. But I'm definitely going to, because I'm really enjoying it, and I definitely want to order the next book. So yeah, it is nice and cool out now. I don't know what the temp is, but it feels fantastic. So I think I'm just gonna stay out here on the deck for a little while. Steven is still working for like another hour and a half. So I'm gonna read and then try to get something put together for dinner for him by the time he gets here. It's so hard, you guys, to come up with meal ideas when you don't have an oven or a stove. But we're trying really hard to make it work. So I'm just gonna like, I don't know, just pick up random things from the pantry and hope it works out. so it's the next day and I got a package and I'm really excited about it. I ordered a bunch of, and by a bunch I mean 4, cotton t-shirts. A couple of them are like patriotic themed and then a couple of them are like nature themed. So I love getting large shirts. Okay, so the first one, I'm trying not to step on Oakley, is Love the Unlovable. How stinking cute is that? I love the message of it. Like, we're not the kind of people who will like kill spiders or things like that when they're in our house. Like, we set them free outside or we just leave them be depending on what they are. But I just thought this message was really cute. I love the little frog on it. I get my shirts in a large so that I can wear them like this with my skirts because I wear skirts and dresses a lot. You can definitely see the vacuum behind me. It's fine. But yeah, I love the color. 100% cotton. Love it. This next one is a really big stretch for me because I don't really wear a whole lot of like colors aside from like browns and greens and like earthy tones. But I got one in a light blue and I actually kind of love it. But it's Freedom Isn't Free and I've got it tied up. It's so stinking cute. I love the design on it. That's so cool. I'm a big patriot, so I was really excited when I saw this one and it goes perfect with the skirt. And then this is like another patriotic one. I keep trying not to kick him. Land of the Free, and I just love that design so much, and I think I picked the perfect color of the shirt. It just matches like the image so well, and these shirts are so comfy. Obviously, like I said, a big one, so like, oh my gosh, Oakley, I'm so sorry, buddy. I keep kicking him in the head. But I love to wear like biker shorts and stuff in the summer, but I want my shirts to be long enough to like cover my bum because I'm just not a fan of like wearing leggings and biking shorts out in public when it's like suction to my butt cheeks. So I like to cover myself up. So I really love the large and it's just so comfy. And like I said, if I want to wear it with a skirt, I can just tie it like that. And it's so cute. This material is so awesome. Oh gosh, I love it so much. I think I need to start wearing makeup for my videos because I'm starting to look a little insane, but I am just about to take my lunch break and Steven works late again tonight, so I'll have a bunch of time to read and stuff. So I did make it a little bit further in a lady, as I'm sure you saw my reaction in the last section, but the romance has been established and I love it so much. This book is so good. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to kick you. Oakley always lays like right between our feet or like right behind us, and he always accidentally gets kicked in the face and I feel so bad. But it's so good, you guys. I love it so much. And I'm kind of bummed that this is like a small author in the sense of like it's really hard to find her books, because I was trying to find the second one because I said I would check Amazon because it's like Prime Day or whatever, and it's not on there. Well, there's one copy of the second book on there, but it's hardcover and it's like $35 and I can't do that. So I really hope I can find it because I really need the second book already and I'm not even done with the first one. But the first one is available on audiobook on Amazon. Also, I don't know if I ever showed you guys that I painted part of my office and it's like this really pretty metallic green color. And I also did this wall, but it's very elvish and I love it. It's a box of packing material because I don't know if I started telling you guys this, but I make soap now. So like I made these. This one's just oatmeal and honey, and then this one is oatmeal, honey, and coffee. And yeah, I've been making soap and I've been sending them out to friends to like test them for me. And I made like dish soap and a shampoo bar and things like that. My brother loves a shampoo bar, so that's really good. But I don't think I've shared that with you guys yet. And so I have like a box of packing material in here to be like sending stuff out. So yeah, it's very exciting, a fun new little hobby. I don't know if I'll like start selling them or not. Maybe I will. I guess it depends on if my friends like it or not, but I have so many ideas for other soaps to make, especially come fall time. So that's very exciting. But anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to show you that haul super quick while I am in the middle of my work day, and then I will catch up with you guys after work with a little update on my book. again. So I am just hopping on here really quick to show you an Amazon haul. Don't come at me, okay? I support small businesses all the time. It's just every once in a while it's nice to get some things that finally go on sale that you've been looking at getting for quite a while. Some of them were definitely spontaneous, but that's okay every once in a while, you know? But I'm gonna start with some simplistic stuff, and the first thing are these pillowcases. I love this print so much. I see it everywhere. I have no idea who the original artist is, but I really want to get the curtains that are like this and like the wallpaper. Ugh, I don't know. I just think it's so cute. This design is just like my aesthetic. Oh, my dream aesthetic, I should say. I just love it so much, but they're satin and then there's zippers on the side, which will be really nice. And it'll go great with the new pillows that I got us that I'm not going to show you because they're in the dryer, but I got like goose feather pillows. They're organic cotton as well, and they were on sale, so I definitely snagged those, but they're like the hotel quality ones. So I love staying in hotels because of the pillows. Like, they're just so cozy, and that's exactly what we got, so I'm very excited about that. Then I got this nice loungewear set from Hanes. So it's cotton and viscose, and obviously, like I've said a few times, I'm switching everything over to cotton, and viscose is a natural enough material that I'm not like worried about it. But I really like the shorts. They're kind of like almost like boxer shorts as far as like the band here goes, but it'll also really be nice to make a sewing pattern out of these. So if I end up like super loving them, I can just make them myself. But I love loungewear sets. Next thing, kind of random, but again, something that I've been wanting to get for a while, and it's a castor oil pack wrap. So it's just a nice cotton wrap that goes around wherever you want the castor oil. I will be using them on like my abdomen to help with my hormones and any like cysts that I get on my ovaries, which happens every once in a while. So I'm very excited about this. Castor oil is great for everything. I use it weekly, a few times a week actually. Really excited about this one. You can use like saran wrap for like castor oil packs and stuff, but I'm not doing that. Next thing, I got some liquid chlorophyll. Super random again, but chlorophyll is great. This is gonna sound weird, but like for body odor, like if you take it every day, a lot of people will say like their BO went away completely. It's because a lot of us are deficient in chlorophyll, which we get from plants, and we don't eat a whole lot of plants. Probably should, but either way, I'm very excited about that, especially because obviously, like I've said a million times, we still don't have a water heater, so our showers are like 2-minute showers with our camp bucket shower thing, so very excited about that. Then I got this really cute cotton headband. All of my headbands that I have are like polyester and just not the best quality, and I've been wearing headbands a little bit more since my bangs are growing out already, so I'm pretty excited about that. Super cute, and you can wear it like really wide or thin. Super fun. Then I got this makeup brush. I haven't opened it, but I'm very excited about this because it's like a kabuki brush, which are like super dense, and I have Artiste brushes, but I don't like the handles on them. So this is what it looks like. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be, but it's like a really nice dense brush. It's so soft, and I am getting rid, or I guess I did get rid of a lot of my makeup products and my makeup brushes that were just, again, low quality and not working super great. So I'm very excited to have some nice stuff take their place. Next is this cotton romper. This thing is huge. It's like oversized. You can wear it either way, but it's like shorts. And again, this is just like really nice, comfy loungewear. And also, again, I can make my own sewing pattern with this if I decide that I love it. It has pockets, and creating a sewing pattern is so easy. I'm not pregnant, obviously, but when the time comes, my first thought when I got this was like, this is going to be great for like a pregnancy outfit. But the next thing is another piece of clothing, and it is a cotton wrap top. I just think wrap tops are so pretty, and it's been really hard to find cotton ones, so I was really excited about this. I love like the boho yogi aesthetic, so I was really excited to get this and pair it with like some of my linen pants and wear it to like stretch and work out and go on hikes and stuff like that. I just think it's so pretty, and I can create a sewing pattern with that as well. Next thing is really random. It's lemon powder. And the reason I got this is because I saw somebody on Instagram say that they were making like natural homemade Sour Patch Kids by literally just like freezing grapes and then pouring this over the top and shaking it up in a bowl. So definitely gonna try that. I love frozen grapes, and we would usually just sprinkle like a little bit of sugar on it to give it like the extra sweetness, but this is gonna be so much better. So excited. Next thing is this wallet, because I don't have a wallet. I've been using the same like tiny little mini zipper pouch for like 5 years, and so I finally just needed something that has a little bit of organization, because I've been finding myself getting frustrated with it lately and the zipper's getting really stiff. But I just think this is really cute. There's a bunch of different patterns, but of course I had to go for like the bookish one, and it's got some skulls on it and like apothecary stuff. I think it's so pretty. Next thing is this gorgeous vintage style frame. I love it so much, and I am going to be putting this in it, which is a piece of art that I got from an artist named Sierra Overby, I think is how you say her last name. Her Instagram handle, she has a few pages for like specific things, but her main account is Solemn Knox. You've probably heard me talk about her before. I use her presets usually on most of my photos, but I'm also part of her Patreon. She's just like such a sweet soul, and I love her so much. We talk every once in a while, and she's just so lovely, and I love her art. And of course, I'm obsessed with pomegranate, so I'm really excited to use that in that frame. Next is also really random, but I got amber warm light bulbs. I am very like anti blue light LEDs. Like, they're just so sterile and it makes me feel like I'm in a hospital and gross. And LEDs are actually really unhealthy for you. If you look into some health studies about it, blue light specifically is really, really terrible for you, especially at nighttime. It can affect your circadian rhythm and also even like other things that I don't want to get into because it can get controversial, but look into it. Next things are these like scarf slash head wraps that I am very excited about. They're like this cotton like muslin fabric, I guess. They're so pretty, and I was going to use these as basically like head wraps when I'm out gardening and stuff. I don't love bandanas, I don't know why, but I just really like this really thin pretty material, and I think these will be so pretty to use as a head wrap while I'm out gardening and like, I don't know, stretching, going on walks, and maybe even for like head covering for church and stuff, which I've never actually done head covering, but I just think it's a really beautiful practice. I don't think it's like theologically necessary, but I do think that they are really beautiful. And then next, don't judge me on this. I know I already have like 2 or 3 things that I could use in place of this, but I was finally convinced by a friend that I needed this specific brand, but I got a BRUMATE. I'm really excited about it. I've heard that these are like the best of the best, like better than Stanley, better than Yeti, all of that. They're totally leak proof, so you can just take it and go like this and it won't spill or anything, which is great because we knock stuff over in our car all the time, because in the summertime and spring and fall, we just like drive around all over the place to go to like estate sales and garage sales and stuff like that, because that's kind of what Steven does on the side. And we end up piling a bunch of stuff in the car, and usually stuff in our cup holder gets knocked out of place, or we have to take them out completely to make room for things. So I'm pretty excited about it. I got the sage color. I was debating between this one and like the light brown one and the yellow one, but I had to go with this one. And it also is a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Like, it's bigger than my head. I considered returning this and getting the smaller one. I think this one is the 40-ounce one. It's okay. It'll force me to drink more, I hope. And then lastly that I got, which you'll see probably later, I'll be using them, or maybe my next video, I don't know. I got meditation pillows for like sitting on and using to like stretch your legs and stuff like that, because obviously, as I said in my last video, I've been wanting to do like a routine more often where I like sit and stretch and relax my nervous system in the morning, and it's just really hard sitting on the ground, especially because I like to do it outside on our deck, and our deck is old and it's kind of like warped a little bit, and so sometimes when I'm out there doing that, I'm like, dude, my butt hurts. So I had to get, well, I didn't have to, but I got a 2-pack of meditation pillows. They're like a light green, and one of them's a big square and then one of them's circular, but they're sitting outside in the sunlight right now because it says to put them in the sun for a while after you get them. So that's what I'm doing. Anyway, I get off work shortly. I'm taking a little break at the moment. So after I'm off, I will probably do my Bible study and read like I usually do some stretching. And then I'm likely going to finish A Lady tonight. So I'm very excited. Like I said, I'm just loving it so much. It's such a good book. I will give you guys like all the details of everything when I finish it, but just know that I'm just really enjoying it. So yeah, I will update you guys in a little bit. A Lady. I finished it that night that I last talked to you guys. It's so good. I love it. Honestly, 5 out of 5. I think this will probably end up being like one of my new like overall favorite books. It's just so good. I did, obviously, like I showed you guys, I did end up annotating it with some of the stickers that I got in that bundle. I love that. I just love that, you know? But yeah, anyway, 5 out of 5. This is so good. I highly recommend it. I think I've just come to really enjoy like colonial, historical, old-timey stories. It's just such a good time. Like, it's so nice to read like wholesome stories that don't have like text messages and modern slang and stuff like that. Like, I just love good old-timey. Look at my cute little gnomes that my mom got me for my birthday. Anyway, I've been trying to find the second book like crazy and I cannot find it anywhere. I don't know if she like still writes or not. I went on her Instagram and she hasn't like said anything about anything. She hasn't posted about A Spy, which is the second book. I don't know if she's coming out with books anymore. I don't know if these ones are going to stay on the shelves. I have no idea, but I'm really sad and I'm hoping I can find it. Like, I need the second book so bad. This one I think is still available on Barnes & Noble. I don't know. My friend Leanna went and ordered it and she said there were only 2 in stock. So she ended up ordering one of them. So I don't know if there's going to be any left. You can try. She also said that she emailed a few booksellers about it as well, because I found like the second book on all of these like small bookshop stores, and then it would say not available. So I don't know if like they ran out of stock or if it hasn't been stocked yet, whatever. So she emailed a couple of stores about this one as well as the second one. So I'm like desperately trying to find this book. And I always get so nervous when I give books 5 stars because I don't give 5-star very often. So I always get really nervous that I'm like overhyping a book, or if I'm forgetting things, or if it's, I don't know, I just get really nervous when I give books a high rating, and I don't know why. Like I felt like that when I did it for Once Upon a Wardrobe, and then I reread it and I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely 5 stars. So I'm curious to know that like if I read this again in the future, if I'll feel the same way. Like I said, I'm kind of nervous about it, but either way, I love this book. If you can find it, get it. So yeah, obviously I showed you guys yesterday we went out with my brother into town and went and got some good ramen and went book shopping and all of that fun stuff. And then we actually ended up stopping at an estate sale, and I just wanted to show you a couple of things that I got. It was insane in not a good way. Usually with estate sales, you think things are going to be very affordable because they're trying to get rid of stuff, right? You guys, we got there and we go into the garage and I'm like, oh great, it's an older lady, so she's probably gonna have like gardening stuff. There was like a little metal trellis. It was like this tall, like one of the TP ones. It was 35 bucks, and I was like, no, that better not be an indicator of how much everything else is gonna be. Found these little metal chairs that were like miniature, and I was like, those will look so cute next to the chicken coop. $85. I was like, what the heck is going on? And we get in the garage and there's this little wooden shelf. It's this big. And it's 2 layers and it's got like little cubby holes, and I was like, there's no way that's gonna be more than like 5, 8, maybe 10 bucks. It was $110. $110? It better be 110 years old. And then there was like the ceramic bowl next to it. It was kind of vintagey, but like Steven has a ton of those. $85. I was like, $55, $85, $125. It was insane. So when I found these things, I was immediately grabbing them because these were the only affordable things at that sale. So I got these baskets for $1 each. Super cute. I don't know exactly what I'm going to use them for. I just love baskets. Like I don't know if I want to use them on tables or hang them on the wall, but I just think they're so stinking cute. Hi. Are you summoning me? Okay, I'm back. Steven had to show me this trellis that he got me made of sticks. So stinking cute. And then I also got like these little plate holders for paper plates. These were $5 for all of these, which is great because obviously not having a water heater, dishwasher is basically useless, and washing dishes is a lot more difficult with cold water. So we've been using paper plates a little more often. So this will be nice to have. So yeah, that is my update. Oh, and I'm wearing this, I almost just called it a onesie. I guess I can call it a onesie. Romper onesie thing that I showed you that I got from Amazon the other day. It's so comfy, so cute. I got a medium and it is like super oversized, so I kind of want to get another one. So yeah, that is my update. Like I said, love this book. Go get it. I started Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney last night, and I think I'm like 50-ish pages in, but I'm kind of bummed because I didn't realize that it was set in like October, and obviously seasonal reader, so I kind of want to put it down, but at the same time it's also really short and I kind of want to read a really short book right now. So maybe, I don't know if I'm going to finish it or if I'm going to put it down and pick up another short book that I have. I'm kind of in a thriller mood. I haven't read a thriller since like last year, I think, when I finished None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know. But anyway, goodness, thank you guys again so very much for being here. I appreciate your support so much. If you made it to the end, leave a firework emoji in the comments for the celebration of the United States of America and this book. So good. I love you guys so dearly, and Lord willing, I will see you in my next video. Bye.